into the plastic-skinned Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Girl, called The Thing. Now together with Herbie the Robot, the newest member of the group.
Excuse me?
Congratulations!
After Spider-Man, Marvel cartoons took a long break. After 8 years, Marvel finally returned to the small screen with a new cartoon. And when I mean new, it was Fantastic Four again, but this time a bit different. As you saw in the intro, the team is made up of classic members Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Girl, and The Thing, but they are also joined by Herbie the Robot. Yes, a robot. Now, some might ask, where's the Human Torch? First off, he's never mentioned once in the show ever. Stu never says anything about her brother. Now, why is that? Well, the rights to the Human Torch was licensed separately from the Fantastic Four and was given to Universal. Universal planned on a TV pilot for a Human Torch TV show. This meant that they couldn't use the Human Torch in the cartoon. Instead, we get this kind of deus machina named Herbie the Robot. Oh, also, Human Torch was going to be used in another Marvel cartoon, but was cut from that show for the same reason. And this led to the creation of a brand new character named Firestar. But honestly, Human Torch wouldn't have saved this cast. They are so freaking bland. Mr. Fantastic's only personality is that he's smart. That's it. Invisible Girl is, well, the girl, who really doesn't do anything and looks pretty. I said the same thing about her in my last Fantastic Four cartoon video, but it holds true here. She does more things here than in that cartoon, but she really adds nothing. Thing is just an idiot who looks like Homer Simpson as a rock monster. Honestly, he does have the best moments, but they drive home the Thing being an idiot, and some of these lines just make no sense and are hilarious out of context.
My only chance is to make him fall and hit his head.
Hey, what's up there? It's a nutty air balloon floating right above me. No wonder I've been missing some shots. It's spoiling my concentration. This is a very upsetting experience. I wonder who writes that cornball dialogue. Count Dracula?
Oh yeah, Stan Lee had a huge hand in this series. He wrote every episode of the show, and it kinda shows. I love Stan Lee, but sometimes he gets a little too cheesy with his stories. Oh, also, Herbie was all his idea, apparently. Herbie is the robot. No, that's his character. Try coming up with the most robot character you can think of, and most likely it won't be as cliche as Herbie. Herbie just becomes the character that can do anything. Like in this one episode, Herbie creates this huge plot hole in the episode. Okay, so in this episode, Dr. Doom has a plan to defeat the Fantastic Four once and for all, and take over the United States. Basically, his plan is that he turns anything with electricity off. Everything with a motor and kind of electricity at all turns off. Obvious stuff happens like lights turn off and people can't watch TV. And even cars stop working and won't drive. So one would think that Herbie, who is a robot, would shut off also. Nope, he's still going like nobody's business. And then he plays a huge part in stopping Doom. And the whole time I'm thinking, how is he still going? Herbie also has basically an evil detector. If something is evil, Herbie will tell the group. Yes, an evil detector. Oh, and also somehow Herbie is ticklish and can close his eyes to make it look like he's laughing. Oh, and this show takes place in the 1970s, so Reed Richards created an advanced AI in the year 1970. Well, a superhero show is nothing without villains, and this show they're so two-dimensional, they are cardboard. I was actually really surprised when I saw some of the villains and characters in the show. X-Men's Magneto is shown looking pretty comic accurate. Spider-Man Sandman appears looking not very comic accurate, and the whole episode is dedicated to the Inhumans. Yes, an entire episode is dedicated to the Inhumans. Hell, Medusa reappears in the same Sandman episode, so 2 episodes with an Inhuman. That's kind of fascinating. Oh, and the humans are just plain evil. Not good guys being forced to be evil, they are just a whole city of dicks. Medusa is the leader, and Black Bolt is nowhere in the episode. Well, I think. Apparently he makes a cameo, but from the love of God, I can't seem to find him in the episode. Either I'm blind or he's not there. Some classic Fantastic Four villains show up. There is the already mentioned Doctor Doom looking pretty accurate, although his lip syncing needs some work. And some other classic characters like Mole Man and the Skrulls appear. The episodes are just snorefests, though. Nothing unique is done. I find myself drifting off a lot watching this show. Even guest characters like Magneto are just boring characters that if removed would take away nothing. I would not recommend this to anyone but Fantastic Four fans. Even if the animation is overall pretty solid, the show is boring beyond all belief. On the rankings, this is better than the first Fantastic Four cartoon, but I still didn't enjoy it as much as I did Spider-Man. And with that, this review is done. And next time, I would say we'd be looking at a new character, but the next episode is Fred and Barney meet the Thing. Wish me luck.
This is a very upsetting experience.